Welcome back. I'm Jennifer Burke. The race to replace outgoing BC Premier John Horgan is on, and there's one candidate already pulling ahead. BC Attorney General and Housing Minister David Eby has established himself as the potential frontrunner for the position. Eby formally announced his bid earlier this week, and with several of his cabinet colleagues already confirming they will not be running, he may be looking at a clear path to the leadership role. I'm happy to welcome David Eby to the program right now, the three-time MLA coming into this race fresh from his role as the province's Attorney General and Minister responsible for housing. Hello, Mr. Eby.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Nice to have you. Sounds like it's going to be a coronation.
Well, I'm certainly not packing the bats. The race is open for new candidates until October under our party rules. So I'm preparing for a leadership race, but I have to say I'm very grateful for having the support of 48 of my colleagues in the legislature. I think we're all committed to delivering for British Columbians and avoiding the divisions that can come with internal leadership races. And coming out of Premier Horgan's announcement that he's going to look after his health and his family and step down, we're all pulling together, which is great to see.
Let me ask you, how are you different from John Horgan?
Well, in a couple ways. John's talked about a generational shift in leadership in the province, and I'm a father with a couple young kids, 2 and 7. John's kids are grown up, and he's looking at retirement as premier. So it's a generational shift. I think that one of the big differences between us as British Columbians have gotten to know John personally, and how authentic he's been with British Columbians, how accessible he's been. He's assigned me some pretty heavy files, and people haven't had a chance to know me other than talking about things like car insurance in our province, money laundering, the challenges in our housing market. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know British Columbians better personally.
He gave you some of the toughest portfolios, Mr. Eby. He trusted you with them, even though it could have made you too strong of a rival for him. What does that say to you about his leadership style?
Well, John was a coach and a mentor to me. I was co-chair for his leadership campaign. I kicked the tires myself in 2013, and it wasn't the right time for my family or for me. I was just newly elected, and he's really given me the opportunities to grow. And that was one of his big philosophies as leader, was that the party is bigger than any one person, that our government is bigger than any one person, and he had a lot of trust in his ministers. So turning around ICBC, for example, addressing issues during the pandemic, keeping our hospitality industry going, and supporting them. He's given me a lot of opportunities. I'm very grateful for that. And because of that approach, I feel prepared to step in here.
Well, you've been at this a long time. People say you would deserve this position for sure, but you've also been accused of not being a team player. How would you like to respond to those suggestions from some?
Well, that's surprising. I don't know where that comes from. I've got the support of 48 of my colleagues because they know that we work better as a team, and they believe that I can help keep us together in delivering for British Columbians. Premier Horgan's announcement was a surprise for many of us. It was the right decision for him and his family, but all of us are committed, including the Premier, to delivering for British Columbians, and we've got a lot of priorities and a lot of challenges in our province. We're growing really quickly. We have more people moving here than have moved here in the last 60 years. Last year we set a record. We're setting another record this year, and it's straining a lot of public services. So we have to keep delivering. We can't get distracted by this transition. And I think that's what we're all committed to, and it's a team mentality. That's what we're all about.
Mr. Eby, what about concerns that you may, because of your background and the things that you've championed in the past, that you may move the party a little too far to the left in the more centrist position that Mr. Horgan held? Would that hurt you and your chances?
Well, I think if British Columbians are curious about what my leadership would look like, it's really about delivering results and not about ideology. When I was asked to take on the challenges at ICBC, we did look at selling that Crown Corporation and privatizing insurance. And when it looked like it was going to dramatically increase rates and reduce benefits, we decided to go in another direction. But we have to be open to making difficult decisions. And on housing, for example, building government housing on public land for the middle class is not something government's done before. And it's something we should look at doing, but also partnering with the private sector to deliver that housing for people is also something that we should be doing. So ideology between right and left, I think maybe better to look at what will work and what will deliver for British Columbians, because I think that at the end of the day is what we all want to do.
Real quick answer, if you do win the leadership race, will you call an election prior to the one scheduled for October of 2024?
British Columbians have a lot on their mind, and the last thing they want in my conversations with them is an election right now. They want us to just get results for them and deal with the issues of the day: rising costs, healthcare, housing, and I really want to do that. I am focused on their interests.
BC NDP leadership candidate David Eby, thank you for your time today, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay.